Hey Libra, this is your general read for the week of July the 8th. Cards are already shuffled and we're just going to dive on into it right off the bat. Hey, you're starting off with some puppies. Ooh, you got to have some faith in something you're not believing in. Believe in the magic of yourself. Interesting stuff here. This is really dedicating to something. I really feel like there's a change in the direction that you want to go. And this is like you got to believe. Okay, it's like you are healed. But right here, there's something you're not following. Not sure what it is just as yet. But we will find out. No, I don't want to use those cards. All right, everything you need to know is in the description box down below. Any comments you want to leave them. Email me any questions that you got. That's the questions that I am going to be answering for you guys. If you've seen a little bit of the clips that I already got downloaded. When it comes to relationship, that's all my expertise, all that stuff. It's all about love and it's all about relationship. It's all about you. That's where happiness is, man. It's how we live it in the world and who we live it with. Even if it is just yourself, it's how you love yourself. That's what my focus is. That's what my life is about. That's what I'm on this bloody planet for. That's what I'm doing. So you ask the questions and that's what I'm going to answer right here. All right, what do we got going on here? Dog loyalty, 8 of Cups. Wow, you got it. There's really something about the environment that you need to change or will be changing going forward. And it really comes down to, are you worth it? I think well, you know what? It's weird. I hear in your mind, of course I am. I know I am. You got justice in the middle, which is cool. I mean, hey, that's deeply Libra, right? So there we go. That's pretty sweet. Power position in your own read. That's pretty sweet, but it's in reverse. You see what I mean? So there's a part where you're saying it. I think maybe don't get attached to the goals. Now you're very Libra, which is very Virgo-ish kind of thing, balancing everything out of where you go, but something is a little bit out of whack when it comes down to it. Honestly, what it feels like without reading all this stuff is like you want to be somewhere. I lost my plane ticket. I don't know where the hell I'm going. But you want to be somewhere, but you're not there yet. And it's kind of like saying to yourself, I want the destination. Get me here. Why the hell aren't I here yet? And just paying attention to valuing where you are now. But there's something about now that you need to take a look at. I think you're putting out the fires and you're taking care of stuff. Recognize, no, I don't know how to handle this shit. But there's lessons about why things are happening right now that still needs to be paid attention to. And that's the stuff that's not happening. Now, I'm just vibing on this right now. I'm not actually reading nothing right now, so let me try this. Dog loyalty, loyalty and faithfulness to yourself. 8 of Cups in reverse, and you got the 2 of Swords in reverse. Wow. Ace of Wands in reverse. You got a block to something, man. I think it is. Yeah, this is the attachment maybe to where you're going. See, I love it when I'm right. You love when you tell yourself your own shit and you tell yourself that you're right. Anyways, moving on here. This is about you. Yeah, this is a place you want to be, but it's a lack of alignment with the direction that you want to go. I think the lack of clarity is specifically what it is you're looking for, but I don't think it's actually specifically that. I think what it is paying attention to what is actually happening now. There's some little bit of learning. Nothing here specifically says that. I'm just vibing of what I'm getting. Other than the 9 of Wands, there's some little bit of learning here that you actually need with the circumstances that have been happening. Some little perpetuating thing, okay? It's kind of like the tap dripping over and over again. Wrapping a cloth around it, doing everything except changing the washer that needs to be changed. It's like not learning what needs to be done, okay? That's what I'm getting. So not really, I don't see this as not walking away. I see this as not walking to. You want to get to it, but it's saying, hey, there's something else you need to do. So there's a real standpoint here where it's like you're not willing to take a look at something. And that's where the block comes in. That's why some things may not be going the way that you want. Do I think it's going horribly for you? No, that's not the vibe that I get. I really don't get that. But this here, I'm saying, this is where I see this is take a look at yourself. That's how I see it. Because, we know she's not actually blindfolded. And all she needs to do is get up, move over, and away you go. Done. She'll take a look. But this is also the nether way of doing things. And I think that's the key point here. Another way to get to that 9 of Cups. That's what you're looking at. Because I don't think there's so much you need to walk away from other than maybe what you would normally be doing in the past. That's what I see. So there's something in the past, the way you normally do things, step away from that puppy. If you keep stirring that pot and there ain't nothing in it, right? You know what I mean? You got to do something a little bit different when it comes down to. And the reason is there is some lack. Now, fate here is a place you're supposed to be. Well, that's the real question. This place you want to get to so bad, that little beach hut you got in Fiji over there, is it really where you want to be? Fate is always with a sense of irony. And I'm really hearing that now simply because of what is connected to the past. There's an irony in something that is repeating, which means there's a message you're not listening to that is trying to show you something about yourself that will get you to the direction you want to go. You have not learned that puppy yet. That's why it's not going and you have a block to it. So this fated destination that you feel is for you, I can feel the pull. You got it. You're anxious. You want it. Like you can taste it, man. It's like you can smell that hot dog on the corner and it's like, you can almost lick the air because it smells so damn good. But there's a block to it. And it's kind of like you're not recognizing that, oh, that's right, I forgot. Yeah, I got my ankle shackled to the water heater. That's why I can't do it. Okay, so much for analogies. 9 of Cups right here. 8 of Cups going to the 9 of Cups. But see what I mean? You see how this works? I like when that stuff comes together. You notice how even the colors of these ones are the same. They're going together, okay? You want to get to this 9 of Cups, but you're not leaving something behind enough. You're not learning from something behind, and it is an emotional tie is why you're not to. I think you just don't want to. So it's like your head is not going to work in that direction. I just don't want to. What I really love about this is like, isn't it interesting? Like there's the cups that need to be balanced out. Homie don't want to play that. You don't want to go there. Something you still need to learn. Believe in the magic that is you. You've been through it all, and there's one thing you might be hanging onto as opposed to, you know, really looking at the map and the direction, say, oh, look in the mirror before you actually go in that direction. Do I think it's that heavy? No, I actually don't. Could it be in some things? Yeah, but you're a Libra, man. I think you're going to, you know, handle that without any problem. Anything more about this 8 of Cups that they need to know here? Queen of Coins in reverse. Yeah. King of Wands. We'll see if that is somebody or if that is actually you here, simply because I'm seeing that sort of balance when it comes to things out. I think what you're trying to be is you're trying to follow the passion away you go. But again, there's something you're not, it's not so much not being resourceful. There's so much there that you have that you can look at that you're just not willing to. Queen of Coins is going to look at all of that stuff. You're following, trying to have the passions that are trying to override that stuff. Not unless this is actually somebody different. It's the Queen of Wands here. Lovers. So yeah, wow. Okay, this could actually be about somebody else in your life as possible. Or it could just be a friend. Something that you actually want to do with somebody, or you could be dealing with a fire sign, okay? I'm seeing this much more as this, and again, I gotta see this as different, okay? It's a choice about the direction that you want to go. Now, faithfulness and loyalty to yourself, or again, somebody else. Especially if you're doing a partnership with somebody or a relationship with somebody, you got to make sure it's the right jive. Something here is not the right jive. If you are 50% of that partnership, hello McFly, right? That's 50% of the whole product that you're trying to make happen here. Whether it be a relationship, whether it be business, whether it be friendship, whatever it is you want to do. Something you got to look at to really make this actually go. And it starts with the faithfulness and loyalty to yourself. Not unless you're being a real jerk to somebody, which I don't feel that you are. I'm really not feeling jerk mode here. I'm just feeling there's no card for jerk mode. I'll make up one of those at some point in time. Justice in reverse, Devil. Yeah, this is ending something. Exactly. This is ending the way things happen. Yeah. Right basic, you got the Queen of Coins in reverse going to the Devil right over here in reverse, okay? It's a failure to look at things. The good part here is you're trying to avoid a little bit of crap, which is good. But you can't barrel through from A all the way to Z without doing the rest of the alphabet, and that's what it feels like you're actually doing at the moment here, okay? 10 of Wands in reverse. Either way, that is going to be ending a cycle, which means something is going to be changing, which is really good. 9 of Cups. This is the big dream you're going after. 9-9. It's a lot to do with the environment that you are actually in. And look what we end off with once again. Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands going with Ace of Cups. 9 of Cups in reverse. You see how there is something here that is falling on dead ears. You need to take a closer look at what it is that you're doing. Making sure either the person you're trying to do this with is fundamentally aligned with the direction you're going. And honestly, I don't see anything lousy. It just sounds as though there might be a misalignment to some degree, even though so many things could be perfect. It's kind of like a friend moves into your apartment, right? You know, it could be the best thing, but actually it could be the worst thing too. Some things are meant to be in a beautiful way. Some things are not meant to be in another way. And it sounds like maybe trying to make it in a way that it doesn't work. You got 3 9s here, okay? It's a lot of the environment that needs to change. Something you're doing, where you are, where you're at right now, even just physically where I'm at, how I'm doing things right now, that's what needs to change. And that's the part that's telling you here. That's what actually needs to change. And that's what you're trying to do. That's what you're going for. The lousy part about, again, the 9 of Cups and then the Ace in reverse. Yeah, there's emotional alignment here, which is misalign, not happening here. King of Cups, yeah. Somebody's not aligned with something here. It could be something that's going on right now that you're trying to actually move on past. King of Cups. Six of Wands. There's something you need to move past, move beyond. We will see what that is, though. Let's just really quickly see if there's anything else we can get here. Three of Cups in reverse. Again, the people that you're with, the environment that you're actually with, okay? Nine of Wands in reverse. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Three of Wands. There's still going to be a whole lot more to do. There's the conflict here where it just doesn't jive, okay? And again, the part about things where you've been through it all, I don't think you want the stress. You want to dive to things, this part here, way too quickly and not taking a clear look at where it is you're coming from. Thursday, wow, Three of Swords. Okay, well, the good part about it is you're putting an end to some of that stuff, and that could be a little bit of healing when it comes down to things, and that's a good part about a judgment. You may be getting a good look at this by Friday, which is good, and that makes sense right over here. And what do we got for the weekend? So, yeah, so by Friday, a lot of things, you might be on the Wheel of Fortune good. You might get a clearer look over the week, and by Friday, you're going to get a much more clearer vision of things, and that might be telling you where it is that you're actually going, which is nice. In movement yet? No. But at least you're getting a lot clearer view of the direction that you're actually going. So sounds like you might be waking up to some of the stuff that you need to wake up to by the weekend. And that's a sweet thing. Tune me in the comments below. Email me your questions. And that's the stuff I'll be talking about. Check out some of the relationship clips that I already got going on there. And some more will be coming. And I will talk to you soon. Have a great week, Libra.